Almost everything you think you know about history's greatest inventions is a little bit wrong. We are often told stories about lone male geniuses sketching brilliant ideas, but we rarely hear about the woman who saw a problem, fixed it, and then watched the world take the credit, or worse, completely misunderstand their intent. From a board game designed to fight greed to the Hollywood star who made your Wi Fi possible, history is a lot more ironic than your textbooks let on. Get ready to have your mind blown for some inventions that fundamentally change the world and the human stories the world almost forget. Let's start with the ultimate irony, a game against greed that became the very face of it. Meet Elizabeth Maggie, a fiercely independent woman in 1904. She wasn't just playing games, she was making a powerful political statement. Elizabeth created the landlord's game to teach people how harmful land grabbing and monopolies really were, showing how property ownership, if unchecked, could lead to inequality, and she literally wanted to create empathy and understanding for the poor. Decades later, a man named Charles Darrow essentially copied her idea, sold it to Parker Brothers, and it became Monopoly, a game where the entire point is to bankrupt your friends and own everything. Elizabeth received a $500 paltry for her patent while the game went on to make millions upon millions. Talk about missing the point entirely. But at least Maggie got $500. Mary Anderson got nothing but a cold shoulder for an invention every car on earth now has. In 1903, Mary was riding a New York City trolley. During a freezing sleet storm, she watched the driver wrestle with visibility, constantly stopping to clear the glass by hand, or even sticking his head out the window. Most people were shivering and complaining while Mary was sketching. Her invention was born from a simple, relatable frustration, a moment of there has to be a better way. She patented her window cleaning device, but when she tried to sell the rights, companies told her it had no commercial value and would actually distract drivers. Her patent expired in 1920, and only after she lost the rights did car companies realize its necessity. By 1922, Cadillac made it standard. Mary Anderson, the woman who literally cleared our vision, never made a cent from her brilliant idea. While Mary looked at the rain, Stephanie Kwolek looked at a mistake and realized it was a shell. Stephanie was a chemist at DuPont in 1965, working on a very specific problem, finding a lighter, stronger material for car tires to improve gas mileage. During her experiments, she observed a liquid polymer solution that was cloudy and unusually thin, the kind of result most scientists would discard as a failure. Her curiosity, her willingness to investigate an anomaly rather than dismiss it, led to something extraordinary. She was trying to make better tires, but that failed cloudy liquid turned out to be Kevlar, a synthetic fiber 5 times stronger than steel. Not for tires, but for everything that literally saving lives in bulletproof vests and helmets, to strengthening airplane parts and even fiber optic cables. Her mistake became a life-saving miracle completely outside its intended purpose. And while Stephanie was saving lives, Hollywood's biggest star was inventing the way we talk to each other today. Meet Hedy Lamarr, famously known as the most beautiful woman in the world. While she charmed audiences on screen, Hedy was anything but a passive celebrity. She had an investing bench in her trailer, constantly tinkering with ideas. Bored by the superficiality of Hollywood, her brilliant mind yearned for intellectual challenges, especially during World War II. In 1942, she co-invented a secret communication system, a method for frequency hopping to guide torpedoes and prevent enemies from jamming signals. The US Navy dismissed her, reportedly telling her she would be more helpful selling war bonds due to her celebrity. Her patent expired, unused by the military for years. But decades later, that exact technology became the foundational basis for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. The very systems we use today to watch her old movies, navigate our world, and communicate wirelessly. The biggest irony, the world focused on her face, while her mind was literally investigating the future. Four incredible women, four world changing ideas, and one common powerful thread. They saw the future when no one else would look. They faced skepticism, rejection, and outright erasure from history. Yet their ingenuity prevailed. So the next time you connect to Wi Fi, drive in the rain, or even play a board game, remember the brilliant minds behind them. History isn't just about what was invented, but who invented it, and the rich, ironic, and profoundly human stories we almost lost.